Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm just going to go ahead and get started with my meal prepping. So probably about 10 minutes before I came in, just set up a little bit and turned on the oven because I am making the biscuits. So that's it. So this is what I'm making today. So I already, in that 10 minutes, did the whole smushing of the butter. Yeah, that's it. Butter into the mix. And then I've got my milk, which I'm just using almond because I'm running low on my, hi Tracy, good morning. I'm running low on my oat milk, so I'm just using the almond. And I'm making a mess, but that's okay because I'm just going to smush it all in there anyways. Right. Anyway, just mix it all up. And I forgot to change from the fork to the spoon, but that's all right. All right, so stop here. I'm going to add in the baked apple spice or mix. This is last year's version, but it does come pretty much the same. Putting in a lot. And then I'm going to use my spoon. So Victor really likes this one, which is the baked apple and the biscuits. So I was going to make shortbread cookies this morning, but I realized if I'm making sweet biscuits, I might as well make the shortbread cookies later this week. Okay, so there we go. Biscuits ready to be put into some form of a biscuit. So I just drop, but you can do it however you like. You can make them smaller, bigger. They're supposed to make about 8 good serving size biscuits, which maybe that's what I'll try for today. All right, there you go. 8 pretty big serving sizes. Just going to top up a couple. So anyway, how's everybody's Sunday? What do you got planned? For today, as you can see, well, I don't know. We had white flurries. Smushing. Yes, I know. Technical words there, Tracy. Okay, so there's my 8 biscuits. 20 minutes in the oven at 425. I put mine a little lower just because my oven's hot. So you're making gnome beard creations. Ah, cool. Okay, I also have some water boiling because I'm going to actually just make some hard-boiled eggs or somewhat hard-boiled eggs for my breakfast. Is. So just tossing in 6 eggs. Uh, 5 minutes for me. That's how I do it. So that's my eggs going. I've got the biscuits in the oven. And now I'm actually going to make some mulled apple cider. So just mix up your flavor concoction. So if you want, you could actually do this with wine and make a mulled sangria, brandy, wine, some fruit, and then whatever. I'm just doing it apple cider. You can always just add in a little alcohol if you were interested. And I have a bit of cranberry juice, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit of that in there. And then 2 of our mulled spice bags, or more, just depending on the size of how much liquid you have in there. So yeah, that's it. On the stove for about 10 minutes. And I will have mulled cranberry apple cider. All right. And the mulled spice is actually part of our rewind 25th anniversary rewind, not rewind. Oh my God, I can't really talk today. Anyway, returning flavors for the month. There's two. It's the mulled spices and our tomato basil topping for brie. So they're only available in November. So if you want them or you want to stock up on the mulled spices, I recommend it because, yeah, it's pretty awesome. Okay, next, I'm going to get some vegetables going. So I want to actually make them not slices, but kind of, julienne. And I think I will do the small one, not the big one. And it's pretty easy to use this. You just pop out the one you don't want to use, pop in the one you do. There you go. Put that back so nobody gets hurt. Remember to use the guard. And yeah, so there you go. And then the guard you just push right in. And then you just go ahead. Make sure your thing is pushed down. And just keep adjusting your sides. So there you go. This is the small julienne. So you could obviously make them shorter if you just chopped your zucchini, carrots, potatoes, whatever it is that you want. So what am I doing here? I'm kind of making my own version of a coleslaw salad mix. So part of it will be for the chicken fried rice, except for the fact we won't be having the fried rice part. It'll be rice noodles instead, so I'm going to change it up a little bit. That'll be what's going to be happening today. And then the other is for some lunches for the week. I'm going to make my poke bowl again, but mostly just vegetables, but I'm going to use the poke bowl seasoning. So there is my zucchini, and then I'm going to do carrots. So depends on how you want to do it, but my recommendation, if you have this, is don't hesitate, just go really fast. And then once you get to an uncomfortable position, you can obviously use the guard. I use this a lot, so I'm pretty comfortable. And you just push as you're going. There, and then I have like short carrot ones. So yeah, that's it. All right. So my eggs are done. I'll just put those aside. And my mulling is coming along. So you can just toss out the hot water and give it cold to slow it down. For my eggs. So there you go. Eggs pretty much done. And then I'm just going to keep making some vegetables. All right. So that's veggies getting going. Now I'm going to do the chicken fried rice piece. So actually what I'm going to do today, this morning, is because I'm doing rice noodles. I'm not going to do the noodles until I'm ready to actually cook. And then I've got a whole jar full. I'm going to actually make all of it and then just separate it. And then some of it I'll put aside and make like the cold noodles for the poke bowl that I want to do later this week. And then I'll set it in the sauce and then put that in the fridge, and then I can mix up my bowl when I'm ready using carrots, cucumber, zucchini, celery, things like that. And then add in whatever kind of protein I want at that time. So right now I'm just going to do the chicken. I'm going to get the chicken cooked up. So literally all we got to do is make the noodles, warm up the food, and pop. Also because I don't like overcooking my veggies. That'll be literally the last thing I'm going to do. So the chicken cooked up, ready to go. You can separate it, and therefore you can use it for multiple meals and different things. So I'm just going to get the sauce going. So it's basically the seasoning with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and water and sesame seed oil. I'm going to put a little more water in because I'm going to actually use this as my cooking oil, I guess you want to say. So I'm going to cook the chicken more in broth than less than using so much oil on the pan. And then my little bit of sesame seed oil, which I need to get some more of. All right. So there you go. That's just some soy sauce, some water, bit of sesame seed oil. My chicken already chopped up. Morning, Tammy. Turn on the stove. Using my saute pan instead of the wok, but you could totally use your wok or whatever pan you have. Okay, so there we go. How are you, Tammy? Oh, good morning to Mike as well. Okay, so back to my chopping. So make as little or as much as you want. I'm just making it because I know this is what I'm going to be having for the next couple of days, and it will last no problem in the fridge. Just don't put any liquid into it, and it'll be fine. I've actually had it last longer than that. Now, this one I'm going to do celery, which is not my normal thing to chop up, but smaller pieces. They'll just be the crunch. So I'm not going to actually cook the celery kind of idea. I'm going to eat celery. Sorry, I have a hard time ignoring celery when it's in my hand. So this is going to be for the chicken fried rice. Without the fried rice part. Fried noodles? Fried rice noodles? There you go. Chicken fried rice noodles. And celery and the carrots will be like the coleslaw part. Because literally the recipe is like get a bag of coleslaw like and throw it in, which totally works if you're pressed on time or you want to keep it super simple. It's literally you just cook up some rice and then have your vegetables, your bag of coleslaw, your chicken, your seasonings, toss it all together in a wok. 5-10 minutes, boom, you've got your chicken fried rice. But obviously that's not the plan for today, right? There you go. I'm just going to do it with noodles. Now the other thing is you can do this with a cucumber as well, or any particular vegetable you want. So because if you use broth or water or whatever to cook in, you don't need the oil, because you can see there, it's just kind of marinating as it warms up. And then it'll fry up, and then the chicken will be ready, and I can just put it aside, and we're good. And that was, oh, it doesn't matter. So with the mulled spice, you can actually throw in, a cut orange or lemon or limes or anything you want. It's to be fun for having people over. As you can see, it smells, yeah, as you can see, it smells awesome. As you can see, the color in that is just depending on what you're using, but there you go. I will admit our house smells really yummy right now because of this. And I can throw in an onion, what the hell? Why did I say onion? Throw in a lemon or orange, whatever you want into it, and have some fun. But anyway, there you go. Don't know why I'm thinking about onion. So there you go. Other than the fact that my allergy towards them is not the greatest lately, but that's all right. This also be cool if you're making your own tzatziki. With the cucumber. And I keep eating veggies in front of you guys. Sorry. Anyway, so this is where I can go ahead and grab what I want and either put it into something or make my salad or whatever with that. So that's for the next couple of days. I'm going to keep slicing up some more celery and carrots and some zucchini, which I need another one, for the chicken fried rice noodles. And there we go. So there is what I'm making today. Some of this actually came from our Epic box for this month, which is cool. So things I'm going to have set aside for later this week is the poke bowl. As I said, I'm going to also use the noodles. So once I cook the noodles, I'll use half of this, make up the sauce, store the noodles in that. The other half, I'll just make the dressing and then go ahead and finish with that one. And then the shortbread cookies are super simple. It's easy to make. And then I still have things like the hearty minestrone, which I'll make later this week as well. And then I'm thinking might actually do stuffing with some turkey or chicken later this week. So yeah, cool, the Epic box. Even I use it to solve my meal planning dilemmas, as we all have. So we never know what to cook. So for at least 7 meals, I have that, or more than 7 meals, since it's only 2 of us, I have that resolved. And the biscuits are almost done. So there we go. Super simple. It's funny. Someone asked me the other day, I'm like, it is a mixture of sweet, spicy, tangy, sour, Hawaiian style flavoring. So where did the poke bowl go? So in here is organic coconut palm sugar, not a lot. So it's Hawaiian, so they usually like a little bit of sweet. Lime juice, garlic, chilies, basil, cilantro, chives, and mint and black pepper. So that's kind of what it tastes like. So pretty much like a simple base, but that it amplifies the vegetables and the rice or the rice noodles or whatever it is you're having, or raw fish or shrimp or tofu, whatever you want, into having that, multiple taste profiles, the sweet, the spicy, the sour, the tangy, all in one. So there you go. Anyway, it's a good one to try. And if you don't like it, just let me know. You can always do something different, but that's on my list for this week. All right, so I'm almost done here for now. As I said, when we go to have our lunch and dinner, or make our lunch for later and having obviously lunch and dinner for us, I will make up the noodles, toss it all quickly in the pan, throw in the veggies, and then that's the chicken fried rice noodle meal we'll have for 2 meals at least. And then while I'm making noodles, I will make extra, and I will set them aside and throw in the poke bowl dressing, which will take literally a minute while I'm making everything else, so it's fine. can do that more than once, which is the other thing about cooking, is that if you're going to cook one meal, you might as well, cook once, eat twice scenario. So you might as well make something to go with it. So make extra noodles, or make extra rice, or make extra something, or grains of some form, and then set it aside. So you could make couscous and then separate it and have half of the flavor for today and then half for the flavor for tomorrow, kind of idea, and change up the flavor profile. Super simple. So there we go. That's the seasoning for the chicken for the fried rice noodle meal we're making. Turn down the heat. That's done. 20 minutes for the biscuit. There we go. If you want them a little golden, yeah, I'm just going to turn the heat up a tiny bit just to make them golden on the top. Otherwise, these are all done. No, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Okay, so there we go. Meal prepping is pretty much done for me today. As I said, when I make the lunch dinner we're having later, I will just make extra so I can make my poke bowl rice noodle salad for the week as well. And yeah, so I've got eggs ready for breakfast. I've got some mulled apple cider with cranberry juice for some little fun drinks later today, or for the week actually. I can just store it in the fridge for a couple of days, warm it up as I need, and there we go. I have vegetables started for both the poke bowl, and I gotta finish up, which will be another minute or so, for the chicken fried rice noodles. And yeah, there we go. And the biscuits, the baked apple biscuits. So that's what I've made for this morning in my 20 minutes. So if you have any questions about what's going on right now with Epicure, feel free to hit me up. We definitely have the specials, which is the mulled spices, and the tomato basil brie topping is only for November. The host special is pretty cool for November. All right, that's it. I'm done with these. And it's also pretty cool December host special. Yeah, so I got a little bit of golden on the top. So there we go. Let those sit. Stove is off. There we go. So it is the rolling pin with the mat with the Easy as Pie collection. So this guy here, which is pretty cool. So that's the special for November. December is a tray, charcuterie tray, breakfast and bed tray, whatever you might want to call it. And it comes with a red pepper jelly, which is total necessity of entertaining or just having some yumminess in your house. Yeah, and you know what? It's still a perfect time to join at any time. We're in the middle of November, which is great, so that you still have all the cool gifting stuff going on. There'll probably be some specials coming up in the next week or so, and then December is always rocking. So if you join now, you get all of November and December to rock your first month out. You get these cool extra goodies you can give to your host, for yourself. It's pretty cool. So anyway, if you're interested in any of this, want to know more about meal prepping, want to know more about Epicure in your home, in your pantry, just DM me and let me know what you want to chat about. Otherwise, have an awesome Sunday, and I'm hoping you guys all eat some yumminess today. Otherwise, take care. Bye.